Hello, welcome to this tutorial on comparing fractions. And we're going to do that using LCM. LCM, short for lowest common multiple or least common multiple. Hopefully you've done a bit of lowest common multiple before, because this is going to use some of that work, but we will explain how it goes. So, first thing we need to do if we're comparing these fractions is we need to find a common denominator. Okay? At the moment, it's very hard to tell which fraction is bigger because they've got different denominators. If we have the same denominator, we'll be able to compare them very easily. So my first step here is going to be to find the lowest common multiple of 8 and 20. A number that they both go into, that's in both of their times tables. Now, there's a few ways you can do this. You could just list the multiples of 8 and list the multiples of 20. You might need to do this for a little while, but in this case we find that we've got 40 is in both of their times tables, and so that's the least common multiple. You might use the division method for this, and you say, okay, what goes into 8 and 20? 2 does. 2's into 8 go 4, 2's into 20 go 10. Then they divide by 2 again. Both of these numbers divide by 2 again. So then we get 2 2's and 5 2's. And then there's no number that goes into 2 and 5 other than 1. And so then we multiply 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. That's the division method. If you've seen that one, that's great for lowest common multiple. And then a third method is to do factor trees. Find these as product of prime factors. And then you can just multiply all 4 numbers in the Venn diagram. I'm not going to go into that in too much detail because it would take too long, but any of these methods for lowest common multiple, whichever one you've used, you can use it here. Once we've got that lowest common multiple, we need to say, okay, well, what did I do to the 8 to make it 40? The 8 was multiplied by 5. What did I do to the 20 here? I multiplied by 2. Now, to keep these fractions equivalent, whatever I did to the bottom, I need to do the same to the top. So 7 times 5 is 35, and 17 I'm going to have to times by 2, because whatever I do to the bottom, I've got to do the same to the top, and I get 34. Well, now I can compare these fractions, 35 over 40, or 34 over 40. Pretty clear to me that 35 is bigger than 34, and therefore 7/8 is the bigger fraction. Let's have a look at another example. Down here we have 13 over 15 or 21 over 25. I suggest you take a pause here, pause the video and have a go at this yourself. So you chance to pause that now, and here we'll go through the answer. Well, find the lowest common multiple of 15 and 25. Many ways I could do that. Let's have a look at the division method. 5's into 15 go 3, 5's into 25 go 5, nothing goes into them. So if I do 5 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5, I get 15 times 5 is 75. 75 is the lowest common multiple of these two. So when I take that, we say, what did I times 15 by? I timesed it by 5. Do the same on the top. And over here we've times by 3. Do the same to the top. Now we've got comparable fractions. And it's clear that this one, 65 over 75, is larger, greater than 63. And therefore 13 over 15 is the larger fraction. Okay, there's a little short tutorial. Hopefully you can give that some practice. Thanks for watching.